Have you ever found yourself in the middle of a crisis? Maybe a heated argument at work, a sudden financial setback, or just the overwhelming rush of daily demands, and felt your heart racing, your mind spinning out of control? What if I told you that in those very moments, you hold the power to not only stay calm but to actually turn that pressure into a source of unbreakable strength? Hello everyone. Welcome to this exploration of timeless wisdom from Napoleon Hill, the man who studied the minds of the world's most successful people and distilled their secrets into principles that anyone can apply. Today, we're focusing on forcing yourself to stay calm under pressure, drawing directly from Hill's teachings in books like Think and Grow Rich and The Law of Success. I'm here to guide you gently through this, like a trusted mentor sharing insights that have changed lives for generations. If you're a young professional in the US, UK, Australia, or anywhere in the West, dealing with the stresses of career ambitions, relationships, or personal growth, this is crafted just for you. Let's embark on this journey together, step by step, and by the end, you'll feel equipped to handle whatever life throws your way with grace and confidence. First, let's talk about understanding the power of your mind. Napoleon Hill emphasized that your thoughts are the starting point of all achievement, and also of all calm. Under pressure, it's easy to let negative thoughts take over, like a storm cloud blocking out the sun. But Hill taught that the mind is like a garden. What you plant grows. So to stay calm, begin by recognizing that pressure isn't the enemy, it's your reaction to it that matters. Imagine you're in a high-pressure meeting where everything seems to be going wrong. Instead of panicking, pause and remind yourself that your mind has the power to reframe this. Hill interviewed titans like Andrew Carnegie and Thomas Edison, who all shared that they maintained calm by controlling their mental focus. For you, this might mean taking a deep breath and asking, "What can I learn here?" This simple shift can turn chaos into clarity. Let me share a story from Hill's life. During the Great Depression, when many lost everything, Hill himself faced financial ruin. But he stayed calm by focusing on his inner power, using it to rebuild and inspire others. In today's world, think about young entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley or London startups. They face constant uncertainty. By harnessing your mind's power, you too can navigate these waters. Practice this daily. Start your morning with a quiet reflection on positive outcomes. Over time, this builds a mental fortress. It's not about ignoring stress. It's about directing your thoughts like a captain steering a ship through rough seas. This foundation is crucial because it sets the stage for everything else we'll discuss. Remember, as Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So, embrace this power gently, and watch how pressure starts to feel like fuel rather than fire. Moving on to our second point, practicing controlled attention. Hill described controlled attention as the ability to concentrate your mind on a single idea or goal, shutting out distractions that fuel anxiety. In pressured situations, our attention scatters, like trying to catch butterflies in a windstorm. But by mastering this, you force calmness into your being. Think of it as tuning a radio to your favorite station amid static. Hill's research showed that successful people, from inventors to business leaders, excelled because they could focus intensely without letting external noise derail them. For instance, when Henry Ford faced ridicule for his crazy automobile idea, he stayed calm by controlling his attention on his vision, ignoring the naysayers. In your life, perhaps you're juggling a demanding job in New York or Sydney, with emails pinging nonstop. To apply this, try the focus bubble technique. When pressure mounts, close your eyes for 30 seconds, breathe deeply, and visualize a protective bubble around your mind, allowing only constructive thoughts inside. Hill recommended daily exercises, like meditating on a single positive affirmation for 5 minutes. This isn't just theory. Studies in modern psychology echo Hill's ideas, showing that mindfulness reduces cortisol, the stress hormone. Let me paint a picture. A young doctor in the UK emergency room, facing life or death decisions. By controlling attention, she zeroes in on the task, staying calm and saving lives. You can do the same in smaller ways, during a family argument or a tight deadline. Build this habit gradually. Start small, like focusing solely on your breath during commutes. Over weeks, you'll notice how pressure loses its grip. Hill believed this skill turns ordinary people into extraordinary ones. It's caring for your mind, nurturing it like a precious plant. So, commit to controlled attention and feel the calm wash over you, transforming tension into triumphs. Now let's delve into developing a definite major purpose. This is one of Hill's core principles, having a clear, burning desire that anchors you during storms. Under pressure, without purpose, we drift like leaves in the wind. But with it, pressure becomes a propeller pushing you forward. Hill defined a definite major purpose as a specific goal that excites your soul and aligns with your values. For young adults in developed countries, where options abound but burnout lurks, this is vital. Maybe your purpose is advancing in your tech career in San Francisco or starting a family business in Melbourne. Hill advised writing it down, reviewing it daily, and letting it guide decisions. When pressure hits, say a project failure, reconnect to this purpose to regain calm. He shared how Napoleon Bonaparte, despite battles and betrayals, stayed composed because his purpose was crystal clear: uniting France. In Hill's era, industrialists like Rockefeller used this to weather economic crises. Today, apply it by creating a purpose statement. Something like, I am committed to building a fulfilling career that impacts my community positively. Read it aloud during stressful times. This acts as an emotional anchor, reminding you why the pressure matters. I care about you finding this because I've seen how purposelessness amplifies stress. Hill's interviews revealed that 98% of people drift without purpose, leading to regret. But you don't have to. Infuse emotion into it. Visualize the joy of achievement. Practice by breaking your purpose into daily actions. This builds momentum. Over time, pressure won't overwhelm, it'll energize. As Hill put it, a definite purpose, backed by a burning desire, is the starting point of all achievement. Let this be your compass, gently guiding you to calm waters amid any storm. Our fourth point is using autosuggestion to reprogram your subconscious. Hill called autosuggestion the whispering to your inner self, a way to plant positive ideas that bloom into calm habits. Under pressure, negative self-talk screams loud, but autosuggestion silences it with gentle, persistent affirmations. It's like watering seeds of serenity daily. Hill explained that the subconscious mind accepts what you feed it repeatedly, influencing your reactions. For example, before public speaking, which stresses many, affirm, I am calm, confident, and in control. Repeat it with emotion until it feels true. Hill drew from Émile Coué's work, who healed patients through positive suggestions. In your Western lifestyle, rushing through traffic in LA or dealing with office politics in London, this tool is a lifesaver. Start by crafting 3 to 5 affirmations tied to pressure. Pressure strengthens me, or I remain poised in every challenge. Say them morning and night, visualizing success. Hill's success stories, like a salesman who turned failures into fortunes through autosuggestion, prove its power. Imagine a student in Australia facing exams. By suggesting calm, she aces them without panic. This isn't magic, it's science. Neuroscience shows affirmations rewire brain pathways. Be patient. Results build over time. I want you to try this because it empowers you from within, without needing external fixes. Combine it with relaxation. Lie down, breathe, and suggest peace flowing through you. Hill warned against doubt, infuse faith. This practice turns pressure into a playground for growth. Embrace autosuggestion warmly, like a friend encouraging you, and watch calmness become your natural state. Next, surround yourself with positive influences. Hill stressed the mastermind principle, aligning with uplifting people who bolster your calm. Under pressure, isolation amplifies fear, but a supportive circle acts as a buffer. Think of it as building a team for your mind. Hill observed that great achievers, like the Vanderbilts, thrived in positive environments. In today's connected world, this means curating your social media, friends, and mentors. For young people in the US or UK, bombarded by negative news, choose influences wisely. Follow inspiring podcasts, join success groups. When stress hits, reach out to a trusted ally for perspective. Hill recommended weekly mastermind meetings to share challenges and solutions. Picture an entrepreneur in Perth facing business woes. Her group reminds her of past wins, restoring calm. Avoid toxic influences that drain energy, gently distance yourself. Build this by networking at events or online communities focused on growth. Hill's own mastermind with Carnegie propelled him forward. This isn't about dependency, it's synergy. I care deeply about your well-being, so nurture relationships that echo positivity. Read books like Hill's for mental nourishment. Over time, this network becomes your calm fortress. As Hill said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely, and let positive influences transform pressure into shared strength. Let's explore learning from adversity. Hill viewed challenges not as setbacks but as teachers in disguise. To stay calm under pressure, reframe adversity as a stepping stone. He believed every failure carries the seed of equivalent success. When pressure builds, like losing a job in a tough economy, ask, what lesson is here? This shifts panic to purpose. Hill's life was full of adversities, bankruptcies, betrayals, yet he stayed calm by analyzing them. For instance, after a failed magazine venture, he learned resilience, leading to his breakthroughs. In Western societies, where youth face mental health pressures from social media comparisons, this mindset is golden. Practice by journaling post-challenge. What went wrong? What to improve? Hill suggested maintaining an adversity log to track growth. Imagine an athlete in the UK overcoming injury. By learning from it, he returns stronger, calmer. This builds emotional muscle. Don't suppress feelings. Acknowledge them, then pivot. Hill tied this to faith. Believe adversity serves you. Modern examples, like Oprah Winfrey crediting Hill for her rise from poverty, show its impact. Gently remind yourself, pressure polishes diamonds. Embrace this with compassion for yourself. It's okay to stumble. Over months, you'll handle bigger pressures with ease. Hill's wisdom. Defeat is only temporary if you don't accept it. Let adversity be your wise guide to enduring calm. Finally, maintain faith and persistence. Hill's duo of faith, a deep belief in yourself and a higher power, and persistence keeps calm alive long term. Under pressure, doubt creeps in, but faith whispers, you can. Persistence ensures you keep going. Hill defined faith as visualizing success as already achieved. For young dreamers in Australia or America, chasing goals amid rejections, this is essential. When stressed, affirm faith. I trust the process. Hill persisted through 20 years of research despite obstacles. His story of interviewing 500 millionaires inspires. They all persisted calmly. Apply by setting small, persistent actions daily, building faith through wins. In a breakup or career stall, persist with faith that better awaits. Hill's burning the boats metaphor. Commit fully, no retreat. This fosters unshakable calm. I believe in you. Nurture this gently. As Hill concluded, victory is always possible for the person who refuses to stop fighting. Let faith and persistence be your calm companions. As we wrap up this journey through Napoleon Hill's secrets, take a moment to reflect. How can you apply one of these points today to stay calmer under pressure? Maybe it's affirming your purpose or reaching out to a positive influence. I encourage you to pause, breathe, and let these ideas sink in. You've got the tools now to turn stress into strength. Believe in that. If this resonated, please share in the comments. What did you learn, or how do you handle pressure? Your stories inspire others. If you found value, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more gentle guidance on success and well-being, and share it with someone who needs it. Together, we can build lives of calm power. Thank you for joining me. Stay strong, stay calm.